It's been 71 years since 1984 was published, but it continues to have an amazing run as a work of political prophecy. It tells you about the cult of Big Brother, the charismatic leader. It tells you about televised addresses to a nation on giant screens at a time when there was no television as we know it in Orwell's own lifetime. It tells you about alternative facts. It tells you about propaganda. It tells you about mind control. It has all these things and more, which is why 1984 is a novel that speaks to different people in different countries, in different ages. They identify with it. The main protagonist, the hero of the novel, is Winston, who works in the Ministry of Truth, which is engaged in altering history in a way that would benefit the propaganda of the party, quote unquote, the big party. Winston has his moral core alive, and he's actually doing a seditious thing like keeping a diary of his thoughts. And the plot unfolds through Winston's journey in this totalitarian state. There is him struggling to understand the difference between reality and propaganda that lies at the heart of the novel that George Orwell has written for us. In the novel, there is the language of Newspeak, which is a fictional language that is used in the totalitarian state, where any questions asked of the party can be answered with obfuscation, alternative facts. No straight answers will be welcome. For instance, let's come to India, where if we ask a serious question about a serious issue that could concern many of us, it's very likely we'll be told that we are Tukre gang, Lutyens brigade, or enemy of the people. That is Newspeak as described in Orwell's 1984. There is also the concept of thought crime, and there is a thought police which will catch people for crimes that they have not yet committed, that the thought police will determine that such a crime could be committed. Have we not heard of arrests of certain individuals for having particular literature? Like just last week, someone was arrested in Assam, and among the charges flung at him was that he used slogans such as Lal Salam Comrade, and he had some literature about Lenin. The 2-minute hate is a process that happens in the totalitarian regime, where Winston is the hero of the book, where the faces of the enemy are flashed on giant screens and people are told to hate them. A frenzy of hate is built up against them day after day, routinely. It is a complete sort of convulsion. They are convulsed with hatred, and they are told to do so day after day after day. And that is the process. It's famous, it's known as the 2-minute hate, when every day Big Brother and the party shows the enemy on the giant screens and people are told you have to hate them. These are the people who are worth hating. I think finally, the famous words that come out of the novel, what the party propagates, the party that rules, it says, war is peace, freedom is slavery, ignorance is strength. These are the great words of George Orwell, which remain with us through the ages. So I'll wind up by saying that Eric Blair, born in Bihar in 1903, died in London in 1950, but George Orwell lives on.